What if I told you that after 40, just 5 exercises can keep you strong, fit, and pain-free for life? Forget complicated workouts and machines. These 5 simple moves will build strength, boost mobility, and make you feel younger than ever. If there's one exercise that can keep you strong, pain-free, and looking younger, it's the plank. This simple yet powerful move strengthens your abs, back, shoulders, and glutes all at once. A strong core is key for everything from posture to injury prevention, and the plank is your foundation. To perform the plank correctly, start by lying face down on the floor. Place your forearms directly under your shoulders and lift your body onto your toes and forearms, keeping your body in a straight line from your head to your heels. It's essential to keep your hips level, no sagging or raising them too high. Imagine pulling your belly button toward your spine to engage your core, and make sure you're breathing steadily throughout the movement. Begin by holding the position for 20 to 30 seconds, and as you get stronger, gradually increase the time. If the traditional plank feels too challenging at first, don't worry. There's an easier way to build up your strength. Start with a knee plank, where you keep your knees on the ground while still maintaining a straight body from your head to your knees. This reduces the strain on your core while allowing you to develop the necessary strength and endurance. As you get stronger, you can progress to a side plank, which shifts the focus to your obliques, the muscles responsible for rotation and overall core stability. This variation not only strengthens your midsection, but also improves balance and posture. The key is consistency. Even if you start small, sticking with planks regularly will make a noticeable difference. I've got a game changer coming up, one that's easily the most powerful yet shockingly underrated. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one, but we'll get to that in just a moment. As we age, balance is one of the first things we lose. But the good news? It's also one of the easiest things to improve. That's where the single leg Romanian deadlift (RDL) comes in. This exercise is an absolute powerhouse for strengthening your hamstrings, hips, and lower back while also improving flexibility and overall stability. If you've ever felt a little unsteady or noticed a lack of coordination, adding this move to your routine will make a huge difference in how you move and feel. To do it right, start by standing with your feet hip-width apart and shift your weight onto one leg. Keep a slight bend in your standing knee, then hinge at your hips, slowly lowering your upper body forward while extending your opposite leg straight back. Imagine your body forming a straight line from head to heel. The key here is control. Keep your core engaged and your back straight the entire time. Once you reach a comfortable stretch in your hamstrings, slowly return to the standing position and repeat. At first, you might struggle to stay balanced, and that's okay. Start with just your body weight and focus on perfecting your form. As you get stronger, you can challenge yourself by holding dumbbells, which will increase resistance and improve muscle engagement. The best part, this exercise translates directly to real-life movements: walking, running, bending, and even preventing falls. Stick with it, and you'll notice a real difference in how stable and strong you feel every day. And speaking of strength, the next exercise is one that you've probably been doing your whole life, but chances are you've been doing it wrong. Let's fix that. Push-ups are one of the most effective yet misunderstood exercises out there. They're a powerhouse move that strengthens your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core, while also improving posture and making everyday movements, like pushing, lifting, and even standing tall, feel effortless. But here's the problem. Most people are doing them wrong, which not only limits results, but also puts unnecessary strain on the shoulders. To make sure you're not one of them, let me show you the proper form. Start in a high plank position, with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Keep your body in a straight line from head to heels, engaging your core just like in the plank. As you lower your chest toward the ground, keep your elbows at a 45-degree angle. Don't let them flare out, as that can wreak havoc on your shoulders. Stop just before your chest touches the floor, then push yourself back up without letting your hips sag or your back arch. It's all about control and full body tension. But if you're looking to mix things up, there are plenty of push-up variations you can try to keep things interesting. Beginners can start with knee push-ups, keeping their knees on the ground while still maintaining proper form. If you want to make it harder, try explosive push-ups where you push off the ground with enough force to lift your hands into the air. These variations help target different muscle groups and keep your workouts from getting boring. Mastering push-ups with proper form will translate directly into real-world strength, making everything from carrying groceries to maintaining a strong, upright posture much easier. And trust me, if you think push-ups are effective, just wait until you see the next exercise. It's one most people ignore, but it could be a total game changer for you. Oh, and by the way, I've put together a simple yet highly effective workout plan that you can follow just 3 days a week to maximize your strength and stability. I'll be going over that at the end of the video, so stick around. Now, you're definitely going to want to see this next exercise because I'm almost certain you've never heard of it before. It's unique, it's powerful, and it's going to change the way you think about lower body workouts. When it comes to building lower body strength, improving mobility, and enhancing core stability, few exercises can compete with the goblet squat. It's simple, effective, and perfect for all fitness levels. The goblet squat doesn't just work your quads, hamstrings, glutes, and core, it also helps improve your posture and balance, which is crucial as we age. Plus, it's an exercise that directly translates to real-life activities like standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or lifting objects off the ground. To perform the goblet squat, hold a dumbbell or kettlebell close to your chest, gripping it like you're protecting a valuable treasure. That's your goblet. Stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly outward. Now, push your hips back like you're sitting into a chair and lower yourself down, keeping your chest up and your back straight. Your elbows should come inside your knees at the bottom of the squat. Make sure your knees are tracking over your toes, not caving inward. Then, drive through your heels to stand back up, squeezing your glutes at the top. Most people make the mistake of leaning too far forward or letting their knees cave in, which puts unnecessary strain on the lower back and knees. The key is to stay upright, engage your core, and control the movement both on the way down and up. If you're new to squats or struggle with mobility, start with just your body weight or use a lighter dumbbell. As you get stronger and more confident, increase the weight to keep challenging your muscles. You can also try variations like the pause squat, where you hold the bottom position for a few seconds to build even more strength and stability. Now, I'm about to show you an exercise that's going to completely change your fitness game. And I'm almost certain you've never heard of it in this way before. This is one of those moves that blends strength and cardio into one powerful exercise. And trust me, you're going to love it. We're talking about the kettlebell swing. The kettlebell swing is a full-body workout, targeting your glutes, hamstrings, core, and shoulders, all while giving your heart rate a serious boost. It's not just another exercise. It's a full-body powerhouse that gets results fast. Whether you want to burn calories, build strength, or improve your endurance, the kettlebell swing checks all those boxes. Plus, you're getting all this in just one move. Here's how to do it right. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and grab the kettlebell with both hands. Slightly bend your knees and then hinge your hips to swing the kettlebell back between your legs. Think of it like you're hiking a football. Then, using the power from your hips, not your arms, snap your hips forward and let that force drive the kettlebell up to chest height. Your arms should just guide the kettlebell. Let your hips do the work. As the kettlebell swings back down, control the movement and repeat. A lot of people do this wrong, so you really need to pay close attention. The most common mistake is trying to lift the kettlebell with your arms. But the truth is, the kettlebell swing is all about your hips. If you focus on engaging your glutes and core, you'll feel how much more natural it becomes. And if you're new to kettlebells, start with a lighter weight to nail down the form. But don't worry. First, it may feel a bit awkward, but as you continue to practice, it'll become second nature. And don't think the benefits stop in the gym. Kettlebell swings help you with everything outside the gym too. They improve your hip strength and mobility, which is key for everyday activities like standing up from a chair, jumping, or even running. It's a simple motion that builds explosive power and can help you perform better in so many areas of life. I promise if you stick with it, the kettlebell swing will quickly become one of your favorite exercises. Alright, now let's dive into the workout plan I've put together for you. It's simple, effective, and designed to get you results. This routine is all about consistency, so stick to it 3 days a week with rest days in between. Trust me, once you have a clear plan of action, it'll feel easier to stick to, and you'll start seeing the benefits sooner than you think. So, here's the breakdown. Start with goblet squats, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps. This will target your legs and core, building strength and stability. Then move on to single-leg Romanian deadlifts, RDLs, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg, which will help improve your balance and flexibility. Next, grab a kettlebell and do 3 sets of 12 to 15 kettlebell swings to get your heart rate up while working your glutes, hamstrings, and core. Push-ups come next. 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps to strengthen your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Finish up with the plank, 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds to really engage your core and improve posture. Stick with it, stay consistent, and watch your strength, balance, and mobility improve over time. And hey, if you found this helpful, don't forget to share it with someone else who could use this routine.